In this episode, I am going to create this user interface. Especially, I am creating this glass frozen effect. And also, under this background, under this card, you can see a gradient background effect. Your next project, I hope this will be very helpful. So let's move on to the video. This episode, we are going to create that glass transparent payment UI with the glass transparent effect. We are going to create custom carousel widget. So let's get it started. I'm going to open the prompt and create a new Flutter project. So I'm opening my VS Code. The main .file, I just need to remove all default code that's as generated while creating a new project. And I'm going to keep this code because this code is not in this project, and I need to create a new file. I create a new file called payment screen dot. And I'm creating new state widget. In the meantime, I'm trying to execute my these applications in my device. For now, I pause the video and I get back after execute this application in real device. Now our app available on real device, so it's a time to create our stateful widget. So I put the name here as payment screen. And import the library of material. Here, I need to map this payment screen into the home key of material app. Now, we just need to wrap this container around scaffold widget. Child here should be body. Now we need to have two columns. As you see, we need to divide our screen into just two portions. So I'm choosing a column, and we need to have I start off from first top portion. So the background, we need to have gradient decoration. To add gradient colors, I'm using RCV. There's a site called fluttergradientgenerator.com, and I head over that site and create a random background color pattern, and then I'm going to get gradient code. Then I create a decoration property. I pass linear gradient widget. As you see, I have used a linear gradient pattern to fill this container background. So in order to generate linear gradients, I am using an easy way. I can head over to the web browser, and there's a site called fluttergradientgenerator.com. So I just create as I want color background. Then I press get gradient code. Then I move on to the container widget. Inside the container widget, here I just need to add that gradient code. So we need to have box decoration, and we need to have we can add the gradient effect. This property. I paste that. Instead of color search, we can use we can remove that. And we need to have the size of applications. Before that, to add flexible size, other term, if you need to have responsive size, we can use media queries. Now I can use the media query values inside my container with an head. We need to divide a head by 2. Okay. Now what we need to do, we need to have change some oval shape in our bottom right corner. The radius and radius bottom right is a property called radius of circle, and we can put 50. It's not enough. I think I guess this we need to have more than that, maybe 120. Let's increase that more. 200. I think better to increase that into 300, and I guess we need bottom left radius also. Yeah. Now it's good, right? Now what we need to have a child. And again we need to have column. Here we can add profile pic, and visa carousel, payment carousel. On top of that, we can add some kind of title of the okay. As you see, our profile pic and these 3 widgets are too much going on. So what we need to have, we can wrap this column with the self area widget. Okay. Now let's start on our background picture and the profile name. Before we starting code on the profile picture, we need to have install Google font package. So I'll open my terminal, type Flutter add Google Fonts. Okay. Now here the place where text widget is, we can have a new widget. We can have raw widget, and here we can have image widget as well. And I can paste an image link that I got from internet. And I think it is better to have not the image widget. We can have a widget called the circle widget, and we can put the background image, network image. Inside the network image, we can paste that image URL. Now we can have another widget called text. Changing the style this widget and assign Google font. Choosing font called atom. Here, color I set white. Okay. Now I need to make some space between hello Manda and a profile picture. So simply what I can do, I can change the alignment space evenly and change the exercise, change into main exercise max. Let's try the space evenly between this group. I add and I wrap this widget with padding widget. And the circle router also add some padding. I keep default settings as it is. And the time to add our card widgets. Here I can replace our card widget. I'm using a list view widget in order to achieve our carousel function. There's a couple of approach to achieve carousel, but I'm using list view builder. Here I'm passing dummy text widget. Just need to create to have your widgets as a list. I put the size as a widget, and I put here payment card. The card I can put widget. Return type we can pass the card list object. Okay. Here we cannot see any element of list view. So in order to get visible the list view, we can wrap the list view with flexible widget. And we are getting horrible exception, horrible error, because of we didn't mention the list view count. Count of we can get by using length. And here we need to add scroll direction as axis horizontally. And we can add p6 as page scroll p6. Okay. Here we can change either of our content. Here I can put maybe 100 and maybe 80. and I'm adding some kind of now the time to create our frozen glass effect. There's a widget called there's a widget available in the Flutter framework called BackdropFilter. The fact that black backdrop filter widgets can be used to create that frozen glass effect. So let's move on to the folder and create a new widget called payment card. It's also just for widget. Put the name as payment card. First we need to have a stack because of our text widget should be overlay top of the glass effect. Should be stay top of the glass effect. That's why we need to have stack. And I can add backdrop filter. Okay. Yeah, I can add image filter. Image filter dot blur. And you just need to pass only two properties, sigma x and sigma y. I pass both property as value as 10. Okay, now I can add a child. It should be container because of I need to change some decorations of our container. Because I am planning to change the opacity. Shade 200 dot this one with opacity. I can put 0.5. And as a child of the container, I can add text. Okay. Name here the card name. So let's test this widget. I'm going to remove this Visa and MasterCard container, and I am adding the payment card, the newly created widget, and I put this array inside the build function. You can see we are getting our entire container, entire top of positions color as blur. So we can change, because of we didn't add the width and height to this container. Maybe I don't need this container. I can change width and height from here. Yeah, it's better to get the media query. Better to it is better to get the media query. Than height. Okay, I put the width height as 25% of height size. We are getting an issue here, right? Our entire widget is getting blur. So how to prevent that? Let's try. Maybe we need to wrap this widget with clip wrapped, because of our boundary exists that the blur color is exceeding our boundary. So clip react what? Yeah, the clip react is what it's doing. That's the prevent exceeds the prevent its child to bend exceeds its boundary. Right now, we are creating dynamic values to hold the card name and the other element of the card. Card name we should need to create this as a file. And card number by date. Okay. Let's pass our dynamic data from payment screen. Otherwise, we are getting exceptions that required these elements. But name, just pass on the umbrella. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Expiry date 12/25. Okay. Now we can pass this dot widget. Yeah, we can get here card name. We didn't add the card type. We just need to pass the card type as a card type as Visa. Second one is Master. Third one is what? American Express. I just reduce the width of the card because of I need to see uh, the part of other cards also. I can reduce it by 20. Let's reduce by 60. Then I can wrap the card with adding widget because of we need to have some gap of it. But okay. Now let's try not to click React. React. It's make overshape. Border radius right. Border radius. We need to have border radius widget. Then pass 10. Color of the here the child can we can add a row and first portion of the card, first part of the card, maybe column. Okay, here as a column, and I can add the card type and name. Color of the text widget, I just need to change the font. I can use able and as the card type, color. Let's got white. Just let's see, make this as a little bit darker. Right before it's right. Then expand the size of the font. Okay. Try some change of weight. Dashboard. Okay. Now I copy this code, copy this style to the card name, and field. I just need to have space between card name and card size. Card name and card type. I wrap this around with padding widget. Yeah, inside the column, I'm going to create a new object. Okay, I copy this card name inside this row, and we can expand the size to 25, card name, and I can add I can make this one center. Let's reduce this container height because of this is too much of the tail, like the tail is coming to the bottom side. So I can reduce it by 50 and divide by 2. We, we can reduce by 80. Yeah. No, it's okay, no? So now let's start on the second portion of this screen. Here we are using a column, and this the top part is in start point is a container. So I click this widget, and I can find out the last the the boundary of that container, and I'm creating another row. uh, I copied this row widget as it is, and I'll change here color 54, and I can put bank balance and account bank balance, and I convert this row into the column, and I can add a text widget to make a bank balance, maybe 300,000. If you are using a dollar sign, we just need to add slash backslash, otherwise you are getting error. Style letter font this makes some hangings. Size 25, and color start pink, and I think it's need to change some. We have some change also exist in the top part also. Yeah, after the name and the profile picture, um, we can have another row to add some heading and add card part. Yeah, I'm changing the font weight, the bold. And add some more space. And the top of the row of the name tag, we can add another size box. So I just need to get down that to a little bit. And now I feel revert this change. I changed that and reduce that in 70, and we don't need that. And we can change this height radius to 300 to 250. Yeah, I changed the radius 300 to 260, and I got down, and I increased the bottom left into 150. And I feel uh, this opacity is too much. I'm going back to the payment card and it's opacity. Yeah, I put it back to the 0.5. Now it is fine, right? Maybe 0.4. Let's try. Yeah, let's keep it 0.4. Oh, about the second column, I'm adding size box to add some space gap. Okay. Maybe 30. After the column, I can add the list view builder. Only style. I am doing this for specify the last transactions of this account. Trailer. We can add a trailer and can heading. We can have we can add as container. Child. Elegance dot sick or something. Sick decoration. Decoration. Node radius. Node radius dot circular 50. Round. Yeah. Hello. Can add asset. And now the icon, better to have white. Size of this container, let's increase to 10.20. Not enough. 30 maybe. Let's try 35. And this one can have text this time. Don't need to add Google font. This is enough to have default font theme. Font weight, font upload. Yeah, also I'm copying this style. And don't need to have font weight. And I add gap between these transaction details and current balance. I'm going to add another style. Let's put that eBay. Change its icon as something not we can add also subtitle as a transaction ID F01 JKL Utah. So like this. And I'm going to add another this time. So that's it. Thanks for your and I want to thank you to watch this video and your participation. And let's meet on next video.